overwhelm the enemy with a wake. Like, look at the amount of damage this Fantastic's taking. He panicked. He uses SpongeBob form because he got so scared, right? A Limbo stands with us, magic ulted, and look at this. Like, dude just loses all his HP. Like, you know what I mean? I just love. And then I go in, I ult. Wolverine missed his grab on me and gave up. Boom! Double kill. Both supports. Mag, you're next. Mag, you're next. Mag was indeed next. Oh my goodness, bro. And Fantastic, get back in spawn, you silly little coward.
Behold the god of thunder!
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello everybody, we are back for some Marvel Rivals, the best game that has ever existed, that ever exists now, and that shall ever exist in the future. The best game that is the objective truth, guys. I love this game. This game has not kidnapped my dog. This game, in fact, saved me from a burning building. This game fixed my car. This game saved my life. This game did everything. Now, we're back on some Thor, and, like, it's matches like these that make me genuinely think, like, I should one-trick this darn character because he's broken S tier, bro. Like, I'm tired of... If I were to make a tier list, I would unironically place this character in darn S, bro. In darn S, bro. Yes. But anyway, that's besides the point. I know you guys have actually been really liking the Thor videos, so I'll try and actually explain how I play the character. Now, as you guys can see, I just got ult already less than a minute into the match. How did you get ult so fast, bro? Well, because I play for damage. I spam Awakening Rune, that's what I like to do. Because how I play the game is I min-max. I min-max everything. How do you maximize your strengths while minimizing the weaknesses? And, you know, to see what your character can do, you can just go to the Marvel Rivals website and it tells you every bit of information about the character. And the thing that I realized while studying, right? Studying not for class, not to get a job, no, to min-max Marvel Rivals character. Oh my goodness. What I learned, I'm dead, whatever, I respawn. What I learned by studying is that Thor's Awakening Rune does 70 damage per shot and has a 15 damage area over time around and tick damage. And it gives him 150 shields. And he has the ability up all the time because you have infinite Thor Force with the Thor rework. So, if you just... Basically, what I learned is that, hold on, if I just play Thor and press F, use Awakening, right, and hit every shot, this character is unkillable. Like, this character is so disgustingly broken. And so I started literally adhering to that mindset, like, bro, just press F and hit every shot. And that's how I actually got good at Thor, guys. So, I know there are a lot of Thor players out there, and they play the character, like, way differently than me. Like, they play for, like, flanks. I'm dead again, whatever. They play for flanks, they play for, like, displacement or whatever. Me, I play for raw, pure damage. I play for my ult, and I ult the backline. Or whenever I get an opportunity. That's how I play the game, okay? Some people think that's boring. Me, personally, I find it fun. There's nothing I find... You could have the most brain-dead character. If they do damage, if they do darn damage, they're the most fun character in the game. It could be the most boring character. If they do the most damage in the game, they're the most fun. They're the most fun character in the game for me. Why? Because I'm a darn damage farmer. What can I say? Now, Gambit and Magneto. I could have seen red and chased them, but I didn't. So yeah, whatever. The entire team's pretty much divided here. But yeah, and then guys, if you guys are actually trying to learn Thor, you can also cancel Awakening. There's a whole lot of min-maxing because you know how Thor shoots 4 lightning bolts, then 4 lightning bolts, then 2 lightning bolts. You can cancel it before 2 lightning bolts because that whole pause for only 2 lightning bolts isn't really worth it, so you can cancel and get it back. You know what I mean? It's nerd min-maxing, but that's only like if you're really a sweat and you really want to like win. You'll do stuff like that. Otherwise, for most of you guys, like, probably you won't even care about doing. You'll think, but that's not really useful, even though it is. Now, Magneto's on me. Like, by example, a situation like this where I'm getting chased by a Magneto, that would be like where you would need to learn how to like cancel Awakening, get it back in a second. Why? To chain bonus health, alright? Because you want to chain bonus health, because if you keep getting 150 bonus health and 115 bonus health, they're never going to be able to chip away at your actual health bar, so you're going to be immortal. Now, anyway, Gambit ults, my bad guys, I'm yapping, but what can I say? Gambit ults, Magneto's in the back dead, their whole team died. We cleaned them up all good. Now, Gambit has MVP. Don't worry, because we'll be getting it. We'll be hard carrying this match. And yeah, so now, since our Gambit just used ult, I decided to just, you know, take a bit of damage. The Squirrel Girl's kind of just spamming, so I decided, yeah, let me just take a bit of damage so he gets his ult back. Tragic thing is, yeah. Tragic thing is, pretty much, yeah, I almost end up dying. I even get pulled by Invis. I kind of I got really scared, I'm not gonna lie. So Squirrel Girl ults, yeah, because I fed her ult charge, whatever. I ult, Invis dies to the chip damage, but I also end up dying. All good though, because we're back fast, and I start bodying on Magneto. Thor is also really good against shield tanks, really. Especially Magneto. No, look at how I'm running at them! That's 2! 3! Stranger next! But sadly, I missed that Storm Surge, so minus 1 million aura. All good though, I still get the final on him. 4 in a row. Like, it's moments like these when you just overwhelm the enemy with a wave. Like, look at the amount of damage this Fantastic's taking. He panicked, he uses SpongeBob form because he got so scared, right? A Limbo stands with us, magic ult, and look at this. He just loses all his HP. Like, you know what I mean? I just love... And then I go in, I ult, Wolverine missed his grab on me and gave up. Boom! Double kill, both supports. Mag, you're next, Mag was indeed next. Oh my goodness, bro. And Fantastic, get back and spawn, you silly little coward.
Behold the God of Thunder!
Wow, bro, this cat, Thor just makes me angry, bro. I just can't explain it. Like, I want to get in there, bro. I want to darn get in there with Awakening and do damage. Now, they're on Groot. They're on Punisher, Groot, Wolverine, by the way. Probably for me. Wolverine probably for me. Well, you guys saw his POV, right? Anyway, I get blinded. I get whatever. I grab that health pack. My Magneto's kind of getting run at, and I think he dies. Yeah, they even invis-ulted for no reason, but yeah, we still end up dying sadly. And they get the point. All good though. Now, my bad for that weird audio bug. I don't know why it does that sometimes when I record this game, but whatever. We get Groot ulted, and I think we all died. They Wolverine ult. They used 3 ults. They used 4 ults, actually. They used Gambit for no reason. We are at a clear disadvantage. They literally have no ults on their team. They used Gambit, they used Invis, they used everything. When we were already staggered. Good for us, right? They're probably like, haha, we got a bunch of kills, we team-wiped them. No, kid. No, kid, you're a fool. Now we got our co-op time going. I try and time my ult right as Punisher ult ends because you don't want to ult in Punisher ult. Don't be an idiot. He's gonna look up and shoot you and kill you in 3 seconds. Now, I still get the kill on Punisher. Wolverine grabs me, gives me high ground. Like, thanks, bro. That was so kind of you, bro. Now, anyway, I start 1v1ing Wolverine. I'm not actually scared of him because I know that that character is actually fightable, especially if you're on Thor. I make him use his passive, but then he hooks me into his invis ult. Cinema. Now, Groot, I start farming damage on him. I'm not even going to bother to break that break wall because I don't intend to CC him. I just need to do damage. And he's dead. Bodied on back. Now, I shoot the backline a bit. Gambit dies. Magic finishes him off. Wolverine, you want to get bodied on? You want to get bodied on? He got bodied on. He died to my lightning round, by the way. Wolverine got bodied on. Invis is dead. Groot next. I get ulted. Solo ulted, by the way. All good, though. I start Awakening. Now I have my ult back already. Ooh, I'm taking damage. I'm good. This is darn chaotic. Now I know I'm looking for an ult. Lightning round to slow them down. Ult up. Get the Gambit. Cancel his ult. Now his ult is cancelled because I killed him, right? And when you kill him, it stops his ult. Wolverine, boom, dash, knock him out of point. He dies. And... Invis? Yeah, and... we get the round. 29 and 5, 22k damage in 1 round. Anyway, on to the next round.
3, 2, 1.
Now we're on attack this time. My goodness, bro. This character, bro. Like, this Tarn character. I have to one-trick him. I actually have to one-trick Thor. I really hope they buff him, though. Like, I like that people think he's trash, because that way they might actually buff him, bro. But, like, I'm scared if they actually buff him. Like, even a small buff could genuinely, like, make him ban-worthy. And I don't want that. Anyway. But all good. Even, like, in my opinion, like, the characters that are most annoying to play when you're, against when you're playing Thor are, like, Emma. And it's not because she can grab. Like, I don't care about a grab. It's just because she's skinny. And she's kind of hard to hit, I think. Right? But anyway. Here I farm at, like, I'm just running at him, bro! Like, fight me, bro! Fight me! I might be a loser in real life, but when I lock Thor in Marvel Rivals, you're the loser. Anyway, bodied on Emma. Bodied on bad. I pretty much have my ult already. They swapped the Iron Fist, like, they're swapping to Tank Buster characters because they're scared of me, bro. Look, he's following me! Anyway, I ult up. I get that. I focus Gambit because he's an ult, right? Boom. Bonk that hammer on his forehead, kill him. The reason why I target Gambit is because if he dies, his ult stops, right? So you don't want him keeping his whole team buffed, so you kill him. But here I get a bit overconfident. I miss every shot on Emma because she's got the waste of a darn bee, and I die. Sadly. All good though, because we're back. Hawkeye's darn frontline. That's what I hate about darn Hawkeyes in this game, bro. It's like they just frontline. They just turn their brain off and they try and get headshots, bro. They go in front of their own tanks. Anyway, Magneto's 1 HP. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it's just, bro, get me in there, Hawkeye! I was just talking trash about you. Die, bro! Emma, you're next! You're next, twin! Die, kid! Max stole my kill. Darn. That dude's name is Dih in my cereal, yo. Anyway, we capped the first point. I just skipped ahead because nothing happened. I'm kind of just poking across the map while I'm shooting. Yeah, I'm kind of poking across the map. Taking inspiration from Squirrel Girl. We're about to have our ult. Let's see if we can pull something. Oh, I remember what happens here. Now, let's see if we can pull something goofy while the situation is not chaotic. The fight didn't even start. Oh my goodness, what am I doing, bro? Their whole team's there. But I'm going in, I don't care. Lightning Realm ult. I just panic and I go for the Hawkeye. I darn miss, but I'm good because I kill him. And then I just dash away, but sadly they get me. Like, imagine. Hold on. Imagine being their Hawkeye. This Thor just comes out of nowhere, tries to ult, misses, and he still kills you in 3 shots. Anyway, we're back here. Emma ults. Jeff can't quite kill him because they darn shielded him, bro. Darn freak. My Magneto's off the map. RIP. I don't know why Punisher ulted when Magneto, like, went off the map, but I knew their Magneto would try and counter it. All good. I body on him because I predicted that. I get grabbed. All good. Dash away. I get my sentience grabbed. And we're kind of waiting for our mag to come back, because not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard for me to push into that when they're playing Hawkeye, Emma, you know, mag. So yeah, anyway, we get a bunch of space for whatever reason, because their whole team's peeling our magic. My boy Mag is grabbed. All good. I start awakening on her. I'm awakening on you! Get awakened on, kid! She's so darn skinny. You see what I mean? Anyway, I start brawling, but she gets in the rocket ult. I can't really do damage to her, and nobody's shooting the rocket ult. Now they Hawkeye ult. At this point, we just have to full kite. Well, actually, I kept the point here because nobody's on it. But normally, a Hawkeye ult plus a rocket ult is like we're all gonna die, because Hawkeye ult is literally busted. But we're fighting. You know, I get grabbed again, bro. I got grabbed like 40 times this match. I can't see, bro. Anyway, I'm about to have my ult. I know I'm gonna try and pull something goofy with it, so let's see what we can do. Jeff ults. He can't reach me from where I'm at. All good. I don't know if he gets anyone. I ignore him. I just go lightning realm and pop ult. Hawkeye jumps away. I choose to go at him. Boom. Land on him. I am Asgard's might. Boom. Body on Emily. On Emily. Yeah, that's her name, guys. Oh, Mag. I'm seeing red, bro. Like, I'm darn seeing red. I miss everything. I miss my hammer throw, my lightning realm. I have no Thor force. I don't care because I'm darn seeing red. Hawkeye, we're just getting all the staggers now. Now I'm whiffing like, oh, yo, the whiffs, the aim. I don't know what Emma Frost is doing. She thinks she's immortal because she's using diamond form. Like, no, bro. No, bro. Darn die, bro. And then, and then we hit her body. Me and Magic we both hated her, I guess. Bodied on bad. Then I start running in my own gambit. I don't know what I was feeling like this match, bro. I don't know what I was feeling like. Guys, it's almost the end of the season. I was tired, okay? I was tired. Chill on me, bro. Even though I think this video is like still a few, I mean, this match is a few days old still, so it's not that bad. A bit less than a week, I'd say. Yeah. Now the enemy team kind of regroups. They're on the more now, I guess, to counter Magic. Yeah. They're getting bodied on bad, by the way. I get grabbed again. I got darn insta-killed. Whatever, we're back. They pop Cloak ult, and I don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying to, like, knock her out. I got darn lasered. Almost got one shot, but all good. I dodged in the world. And now we're back on that front line. I heard I'm opening a portal. I don't know what they're trying to cook. Oh my goodness! Did you see how I pushed that? Bodied on bad, by the way. Bodied on badly, terribly, tremendously. Now my frames were dying. I was bodying on Cloak, who thinks she's immortal, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you're lucky I don't whiff. You're lucky I'm terrible at the game, kid. Bodied. Cloak. Bodied. Emma. Emily. Come here. Come here. Come Come here, I'm seeing red! I'm darn seeing red! I'm whiffing every shot point blank! You're skinny! But I'm still seeing red! Low-key. Just get my Thor back off his clones. He dies. Knock him out, and we win the match. Yo, how much is that? How much is that? What is that score? 46? I can't see it from like my screen. Now let's get a look at that scoreboard. Let's get a look at it. Ooh! 25 finals, 36k damage, 48 and 8. Oh my goodness, that carry, bro. That darn carry. That carry is crazy. I hope you guys liked that video. 25 finals, 36k damage. That is a lot, guys. That is a lot. And I feel like I wasn't even doing particularly well. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. It's almost the end of the season. I mean, it's almost season 5.5, I mean. I'll try and get like a reaction videos to the patches and whatnot. I hope they're interesting. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.